Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes you go to boot up the game and whatnot, and you just have a bad recording session. It happens, and you know, it's just the way of the land. Sometimes you hop on Call of Duty or whatever your FPS shooter of choice is, and you just wax everyone all day, you're killing it. Sometimes you hop on and you just get destroyed. And for this hour or so that I recorded, I was getting bullied. It was me returning to search and destroy, traditional search and destroy. I've been playing face off and gunfight and whatnot, and I've been really enjoying it. You know, in those game modes you have a lot of control over everything. Well, in gunfight sometimes you can get shitty weapons, but for the most part there wasn't really any really bad games. But in search and destroy you can get some really bad games, and sometimes it gets really toxic and whatnot. So in this recording session for 40 minutes straight, I was getting destroyed. 2 kill games, 4 kill games. I maybe get a 5 or a 6 here and there. It was awful. I was getting wrecked, as you're seeing the death compilation in the background. But I always try to find one good game, right? And after about an hour 30, if I don't have a good game, I just turn it off. I'll record some more later. But right when we got around the 40-minute mark, around the 40 minute mark, approaching that hour, right? Enough time for me to get 1 or 2 more games in before I quit. I had a game where I did fairly decent. And to make it even better, since I was getting shat on all day, I started to get a little grumpy and upset. And then I encountered the worst kind of shit talkers ever, right? You know, people talk shit and they say random stuff and whatnot. You know, they call you know, they keep it to the game. Those are my favorite. The people that say random stuff and even get a little personal with it, you know, they attack a character or whatever, they're kind of funny depending on their tone when they're saying it. But the worst kind of trash talkers, the absolute worst, are the people who repeat the same thing over and over or mock you, because they're not saying anything. They're not funny. They're literally just repeating what you said or repeating one line over and over, and it's terrible. So this is what happens when a grumpy fox encounters a mocking, condescending jackass of a shit talker. Oh, I also forgot to add in that I had to use the voice recorder in Filmora, and I can't throw on a compressor and whatnot in there, so my audio quality is going to be slightly worse than it is. It's listenable. It's not terrible. It's comparable to what you would see from a smaller YouTuber or beginning Twitch streamer. But just know that after this audio file ends right here, when I say, like, you know, let's get back into the game, you're going to hear a noticeable audio quality dip, but it's all right. Please stick with it if you made it this far in the video. All right, this is what happens when a grumpy fox encounters a terrible mocking shit talker. All right, you heard from the intro. Gotta voice over this thing because I might get registered for some reason. Always sticking to the side of the map, avoiding these goddamn pre-nades, these little dope pre-nades on this map. Always, every time. You heard that pre-nade? Anyways, I like to play in the middle of the map, be real patient with it, just chilling. In this game, I'm showing this normally. If something goes wrong, I just delete it, forget. But people were talking shit this game, and it pissed me off because I was getting smacked. You're gonna see it in the intro, but I had a rough fucking day for this Siege as I beamed his ass. But yeah, this isn't Siege, this is Search. I had a rough fucking day, bro, playing this shit. And then I get in a lobby and somebody's talking shit to me unprovoked. No, I had to pull the dick out, pause. I was ready to violate, okay? I was ready to commit war crimes. As you see here, GBT got a clutch. Chilling, now it's a 1v2. So I'm posted in the back of the map and whatnot. Always control the middle. I mean, it's the safest way to play this game after all the cars are going. So me, I'm just watching the lane, just trying to guess where they're gonna come from, listening to see if I can hear anybody. I have a strong suspicion somebody's over there. Drill charge the bus. Switch sides, where he saw me at before. Now we're gonna wait for him to swing back this way. Kind of flaky, bam, boom his ass. I'm telling you, I got this nice murdered his ass. Now this is where I got pissed off. So that guy gave him shit for losing that gunfight, and I said I just outdamaged him. And you know, it's just Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? That's how Call it be. So for the rest of the game, they're gonna be mocking me, saying that's just Call of Duty, and that shit pisses me off. Okay, if you're gonna talk shit. Keep it to the game, whatever. But don't mock me Because when you mock me, I feel like you have nothing else to say. You're just talking shit for the sake of talking shit. Like, you have no constructive criticism. You're not saying anything disrespectful. You're just saying the same shit over and over. And that would piss off a fucking dog, right? And dogs don't even have the concept of being mocked or being, you know what I'm saying? So that shit gets on my fucking nerves. So I was ready to be there. So as you know, controlling the middle of the map once more, doing my thug fucking fizzle, baby. Even a blind squirrel can get a nut and they will start noticing that you're moving there every single time. But on this map, it's just my favorite place to be. The lanes on the side is just too inconsistent as I get sniped there. He catches me off guard. I was really confused how he didn't get a hit on the first. Oh, let's see if he's gonna say it. And then as you can see, my mic's up there, so I'm talking over, but you just can't hear me.
Top of your head, boy.
So yeah, he got one snipe off for me. He's saying all that. Whatever. Alright, go, brother. We got these kind of guys. But yeah, push up, watch the lane. I realize they're sniping now, so I'm like, oh fuck, gotta find that guy. But yeah, just playing real patient in the middle of the map, nothing serious. Nothing too crazy, they made it. Not too worried. It's a 3v5 already. 2v5 already. My team is just getting blitzed on that side of the map. Now it's a 1v5. So here I'm just gonna do my thing and then he outdid me.
That's just COD for you.
See what I mean? So I was like, I'm not trying to say it to be an asshole like that. It's literally
It's just COD for
you.
you.
It is just stuff for you.
And then they keep saying it. And this is where I get pissed off. I was like, okay. You can watch an area for 3 hours and then the minute you leave, somebody comes through it. Like, we understand. People are making videos saying that Call of Duty is rigged and giving out skill-based damage and audio cues. We all understand that concept. So when we all I can't say unanimously, we all by consensus agree that COD will pull you sometimes. And you're gonna throw that concept out and think, like, you're gonna insinuate that I'm stupid because I'm saying something that we all agree, that we all know by consensus, as I don't go to those fuckers, right? We all agree by consensus COD owes you, and I say that to give you credit that you lost a gunfight because you got hosed, and then you're gonna try to insinuate that I'm stupid because of that. That pissed me off. I just tried to give you flowers and you're gonna spit in my face. Fuck you, nigga. So here we go, we got a little 1v1 back here, and here's the adrenaline going, because I hate the fuckers who talk shit, right? So here I'm thinking, I didn't get any hit markers, so I'm like, I'm gonna flank this fucker, I'm getting aggressive. Now we're waiting for him to pop out. I got 9 bullets, so I'm not gonna reload, because I don't think he's gonna fuck with me. But then, take cover and reload.
50 seconds.
Drill charge the wall, because I heard him in there, down the window. I don't remember if I get this kill or not, I might. Oh, I got that. I played the shit out of him. Get 2019. Look how quiet it is when I clutch around, right? They want to talk all that shit. They want to talk all that shit when I lose, when I mock me, and then when I clutched around, they want to be silent. They don't want to say shit. And the only reason why he said something there, you saw my mic pop out. I was like, oh, so you got nothing to say when I clutched around? And then he says, oh, that's good for you. And I was like, oh yeah, shut your bum ass up. Trying to make sure we're not watching the exact same lanes. See him getting murdered there. Drill charge the bus, he has to go one way or the other. I get a fucking hit mark because he has the bomb squad. Oh, that was... Murder that guy. I don't even know how I sensed he was there. I probably heard the gunfight go off. It's louder on my headset than it is in here. So here I'm going for the flank. I know he has to push one way or the other. Get fucked.
You won that round. Get ready for the next one.
And I'm waiting to see if they're gonna say something. Crickets. Everybody likes to talk shit when they're up. When I fuck up a round, everybody wants to talk that shit. They wanted to mock me because I got sniped and then I lost a gunfight due to latency. Okay? They wanted to talk all that shit when that happens. But I just went up there and I just fucked on all 3 of them. Just completely eviscerated them. Nothing to say. You ain't got shit to say. When I lost a gunfight, I'll give you flowers. Congratulations. You sniped me. Cool. You out-damaged me. That's how the game works. It happens. It's COD. You lose gunfights. That's okay. But I could do that. I can admit when I lose, and it's not the game. It's on me. But y'all want to talk all that shit when y'all went around, and then I start bullying your shit, and you want to be quiet? That gets on my fucking nerves. So now we're here trying to snipe the middle lane, but the team is just clear. It's just like they're getting bullied now, and I love it. I love every second of it. Walking up slowly. I hate this tunnel, and if they have a sniper, you're fucked. There we go. 1v1, go ahead and clutch it.
Ready to win again.
I couldn't hear what he said. I mean, I heard him in the recording, but obviously my mic is muted. I normally don't like using kill streaks, but I use it in search and destroy because you gotta milk every kill you can out of this. Beam, got his ahead. No. But you know me, control in the middle of the map, waiting. Throw my trophy system so they can't nade me. And then, yeah, just keep waiting. Saw him there. And then he walks up beside me with no noise at all.
That's just God, boy.
And now he wants to say something. Look at this. He walks right next to me and nothing.
That's just God, boy.
And I'm giving him shit for being a dumbass, right? He's gonna be silent for 2 rounds, and then I lose a gunfight. That wasn't even a gunfight. The game didn't give me any audio that this guy was literally 2 feet away from me, right? And I get shot in the side, right? I get shot in the side by someone else. It wasn't even him. And he has the goal to mock me still after I just bullied his shit for 4 rounds straight. He is getting absolutely eviscerated by me. I'm taking him behind. I'm taking him underneath the shed. The shed has a basement. He's in there getting his shit worked, and he has the goal to mock me. That shit gets on my nerves. I actually thought I was gonna find this car here, but I'm just gonna use it for cover. Almost beef that. Stem up. 9 bullets. Oh, we got it. Oh, I immediately pulled the scoreboard up. Hey, buddy. You got something to say now?
That's just God for you.
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Yeah. You know, at certain points, I end up just laughing it off, but sometimes people get on my nerves to the point where it gets personal and I can't laugh it off, right? Like, in the previous video with the, you know, the other guy, you know, he was talking shit, and then the first time I cussed him out, and then the second time I go to cuss him out and I just laugh it off. Because it's like, you know, he's just fucking around. I don't care. But sometimes there's a perfect storm, and I'm just like, no, fuck this guy. And it's just, it's up. It's up and it's stuck, bro. You know what we doing? Going right to that middle. Gonna drill charge the car because I saw somebody behind me. Past it. Yep, get that kill. Not gonna reload. So I'm slow walking around the map so they won't hear me and know that I'm flanking, so this might take a second. But I'm also trying to cut them off. I have a feeling they're gonna come through this way, so I just want to be behind them. Yep, like get dunked on, baby. Now I'm super sprinting, gonna use dead silence. Yeah, you know damn well if he gets this, he's gonna talk all the shit in the world. But I'm gonna walk up tunnel since my dead silence is over. He has a plan, so I can be as passive as I want. But I'm just trying to catch him in one of these lanes and whatnot. Oh, that's the bomb. He has to come get the bomb, so I'm gonna wait for it. I can use this, yeah.
We lost that round. Get ready for the next one.
First off, he was over there the whole time. I'm pretty sure I have high alert, and he aimed at me, and at no point did my high alert activate. Also, didn't hear him at all. So yeah,
That's just God.
Search and destroy.
and so COD kind of fucked me there, and he's gonna mock me again when I absolutely destroy his fucking team. But oh fucking well. Oh well. Yeah, we're gonna destroy them this game, I believe. I mean, there's only 3 of them. Yeah, he's in the tunnel. And then I hit him with the drill charge and don't get anything.
Hostile VTOL incoming.
There we go. Oh, he called it a fucking veto. I don't know how he got that. But yeah, we're gonna dead silence walk up and murder his ass to clutch the game. And as you would know,
Victory secure. Good fighting.
there's silence. They might say something here at the end though. Just try to sneak something in before the game fades out. Oh yeah, I said something. And crickets. That's just COD for you, baby. Like, I had this game with a pretty good rant. It's not gonna show up because whatever. But you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna talk shit, talk shit. It's a part of the game. It makes it fun. It's cool. Just keep it to the game. And if you don't have anything else to say, shut the fuck up, okay? You don't have to repeat the same thing over and over and over. You're not winning the argument. You're just being a fucking idiot. You're just making it annoying for the rest of us. And I understand there's a lot of people that play this game, and there's going to be a group of people that think being annoying is funny. They find being annoying entertaining, right? Like the Annoying Orange show. But no, you're just, it makes me want to call you all kinds of fucking names. And I don't even call the worst people. I play video games with literal war, like the scum of the earth. I watch shows with demons and the devil. And I don't even call them terrible names, right? And I get invested in them shows. But motherfuckers who mock me and say the same shit over and over and over gets on my fucking nerves. But let's get into game 2, baby. That's going to do it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. There's not going to be another game. I'm actually going to save that for another video just in case this, a lot of these flop. They don't get that many views and whatnot. But I didn't want to have 10, this is approaching like 10 some minutes plus the 2-minute intro. So it might as well just be its own video, and then we'll get back to the normal 2 or more games a episode thing in the next one. So yeah, if you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate it and whatnot. If you made it here and you know how to work the COD casting, I tried to mess around with it to see how it works. If you know if it works, let me know, because I kind of want to do some COD tournaments later in the future. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a couple months, but eventually I want to host some COD tournaments. So if the COD casting doesn't work, then obviously we can't really host the tournaments. Anyways, that's going to do it for this one. Until we meet in the next video in the comments, remember, even though because we know we up next, sponsored by Atari, and
join will be hopping. The octopus said the same thing to Yoshi. It's about being patient, picking your moment. So snap out of it. You can't let a couple of losses blow you off course. You don't have to win now, just someday. Slow and steady wins the race, right? Well, it kills the octopus.